I'm going to explain my philosophy on the order of people who you should preach to and how it applies to men and women. So, first, I think that obviously the first person you should preach to is yourself, right? So, only you can save yourself. And I hope you understand what I mean and don't get all legalistic about it. The only person's salvation who you have absolute control over is yours. Like you're the one who decides, whether or not to go back to the pig slop. Okay. You can help other people, but at the end of the day, God gives us all a choice. Sorry, Calvinists. Sorry, Gnostics. I mean, the other thing is, so after yourself, I really think that, the biblical model, your first duty is to your immediate family. So let's say you have a family, then it would be your wife, kids, etc. And then if you're, under subjection of your parents, then it would be your parents first. When I first got saved, I was living with my parents. They were the first people I really witnessed to. All right. And then after that, I would say you should go to your friends. Yeah. And then I think once you've exhausted, your family and your friends, I didn't mean it like that. But once you are done with that, you're saved. Your friends and family are either saved or in a circling period. Basically, they're tired of you. Then you go to strangers, right? Maybe your classmates, your coworkers. Then after that, maybe you go to total strangers. You go evangelize on your own. I think it's always a good thing to give to the poor, the needy, because homeless people are the most receptive to hearing the gospel, in my experience. I mean, we don't all know why they're there, right? Obviously, some mistakes were made. Obviously, some things are out of our control. I've had bad things happen to me, and I wouldn't say I deserved all of them. Right? So that's kind of what I think. And the reason I say that is because this is about women preaching also. Because the Bible says women are really to preach to non-believers, other women, and children. Right? And so a lot of women get ants up their butt and they want to preach to men because, like, they say they know more. But I have faith in God that God can actually do more through a faithful woman who converts her family, who puts her family first. And then the fruit of that is that her husband, her children, her neighbors, her friends, the men take the leadership roles that she inspired. And I know in modern American feminism that's considered racist, but I believe what the Bible says, and I think that's what women should do.